Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Bob, for a long time.
Hi, Ruteko. I hope the
Ah,
youth is treating you well in Melbourne.
is it treating us well? We are between rain and the heat at the moment, so I don't know. I don't know where we are going at this stage.
Yeah.
How are you? How was Adelaide?
Adelaide has been hot, and we would be happy to have the rains, but it's quite dry for the past 2 days.
Oh,
Yeah,
really? Oh, really?
yeah.
It's very unusual. I think it's been hit all over Australia. I was talking to our business partner in Tasmania, and she was saying that they've also been having the heat as well. So,
Uh,
interesting times, I think.
yes, yes, yes.
Anyway, good evening, everyone. Good evening to all our audience. Welcome. We just have a short edition for you tonight. We are excited to be coming back. It's been a while. Barbara and I, we've been busy here and there, but we've come back like we've never left. And we want to finish our sessions on rules for financial success. So, yeah, we are ready to go. My name is Rujeko. I am a mom of two and I'm a registered nurse. So I say hi to everyone. Barbara, give us an intro.
Yes, yes. Hello, everyone. Good evening and good afternoon, morning. I think we are all over the globe. My name is
Yeah.
Barbara Mashonganyika. I'm a mother of three, an in-law, and a registered nurse by profession. I'm
Yeah.
happy to be here.
That's it. That's it. Yeah. All right. So, rules for financial success. Today, we have an interesting rule. And this rule is telling us invest 10% of your income. When we look at this, from the very top angle, it looks almost near impossible. But we're just going to dish out a few interesting points that maybe can help you, and push you into investing your income, to promote wealth. Barbara, what do you have for our audience tonight?
It is so lovely. Investing 10% of your income. It's a principle which is recommended by the financial advisors, and they say it ensures that we build wealth and ensure financial success if we do that.
Yeah.
And it's actual, if we do it slowly, consistently investing, even if it's a small portion of what you are getting, the returns may be small, but they will be bigger in the long run.
It's
The
right.
contribution over the years, they will grow. And your financial security will provide a safety net, because unexpected might happen in future,
Mm-hmm.
either in early retirement or due to medical condition before your age limits you, or in education, maybe there's your son or your child needs to do something, and you have got that touch, you have been investing slowly there, then it will help you, because this business is for family, then you will be helping your family. You cannot beat inflation, but it might reduce the value of your money. So sometimes it's not only investing in money, but in assets. You can buy stocks, you can do real estate, you can do mutual funds, just preserving and purchasing, and investing in for yourself. It's not only the 10%, because sometimes the bank, the interest gets low. So in the long run, investing, it actually helps. The goals for you, you might be investing to buy a house, maybe it's a first house, or you might be wanting to start a business. It's actually investing if you want to invest in digital business, yes. Or you might want to be traveling, or you just want to have a life with no debts. Then you use your cash you had invested in to help you out. But you need discipline so that you can put aside your fixed 10%
Yeah.
and approach it, with a healthy financial habit. If you do it, start with 10%, manageable, and you can adjust, so that you are not depriving yourself the like everyday life, Maslow's hierarchy life. You have shelter, accommodation, you've got food, but you've got your 10% aside. That's what I have today.
Wow, 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 wow. That is so informative, Barbara. Very informative. And I think sometimes, like I said, when we look at it from, the big picture point of view, it almost sounds impossible. But, when you break this investment into small little goals, break your 10%, into small little percentages, you'll find that it's actually something that is doable. For example, if you're somebody who's earning 100,000, a year, we're talking about annually, you're earning 100,000 annually. 10% of that is 10,000. Break that 10,000 into small steps, into divide that by 12. Every month, how much are you actually investing? And in nowadays, when you are investing, there are so many options that are viable for you. We've got e-payments. You can invest and break that figure into e-payments. Sometimes we also have interests that are loans that are being given with very sometimes or low interest, or sometimes low interest. Those are the things that you take advantage of when you are investing. And bear in mind, when you are investing in something that is going to build you wealth over time. So it's kind of like winning the race before you even started. If that thing is going to be building you wealth over time, say your first 2 months, 3 months of investments, within the fourth, that investment is actually harvesting and giving you something. That's a wise investment, because then in the end, when you want to finish your investment, it's kind of like it's now paying, kind of like the mortgage. It's now paying off by itself, because it's the type of investment that that is actually growing wealth for you. So those are the kind of like wise investments that you need to make, and that you need to think about, and that you need to be learned on as well. A good example is even in our digital business. It's a business that you invest in, but over time, it's going to be bringing you and building you wealth. And not only does it build you wealth, for your day-to-day expenses, but in the long run, it builds wealth that grows into a passive income. Passive income meaning irrespective, whether you're working or you're not working, that income is going to be falling into your account. It's an income that can be built over time, and transferred even as a generational wealth to your children and your children's children. To me, that is a wise investment. And imagine the seed is just as small as 10%, but the returns, they are unending, they are limitless, they are ruthless. There's no ceiling to it. To me, that's a wise investment that is building wealth for you over time. And all you need to do is to do it in small little steps. So if you want to know more about this digital business, if you want to know how Barbara and I have actually managed to invest, in our business, and how the wealth is actually growing and building for us over time, click on any of our websites here. We will be on the inside, and we will be so happy, so glad, to take you through the steps. Right. Barbara, is there anything that you want to add?
I think you have said it all. They can click there and we can walk through with them. The power of automation is amazing.
It is amazing, guys. Until our next episode for Rules of Financial Success, it's good night from us.
Bye-bye.